In this problem, I need to convert and graph the equation r times sine squared theta plus 8 sine theta equals r. Before I convert this equation to rectangular form, notice that I have an r times sine squared theta. Now, that doesn't really work very well. R sine theta works very well. If this were r squared times sine squared theta, then I'd have y squared. So that's not really working very well for me at the moment. Then I have 8 sine theta. Again, I've got a sine theta. I really wish I had an r to go with it, and then this would be y. And over here I have r, which is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So every term in this equation would benefit by being multiplied by an r. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've multiplied every term by r, and that gives me r squared sine squared theta plus 8r sine theta equals r squared. Now I'm ready to actually convert this to rectangular coordinates. As I said, r squared sine squared theta is really just r times sine theta quantity squared, and so that gives me y squared. Then I have 8 times r sine theta, so I'll write plus 8y, because y is the same thing as r sine theta. And then I have r squared on the right-hand side, and r squared equals x squared plus y squared. Now I have a y squared on both sides, and I'm going to subtract that from both sides of the equation. So now I have 8y equals x squared, or y equals 1 over 8 times x squared. And this is the equation of a parabola, so we can graph that by getting a list of ordered pairs. Now I've got my ordered pairs, and I've labeled my x and y axes. And notice that I haven't labeled them exactly the same. I haven't made them in the same proportion, and that's really just because of the nature of the numbers that I have here. So I can do that as long as I show how I'm graphing this. Alright, so I'm ready to graph my points. I've graphed my ordered pairs, and there's my graph.